Hello, 大家好. Today's guest is Kiki from China. After studying in the States and working for several companies in China, she started her own business now based in Shanghai. She also runs an international running community there. Today, I'll ask her about her life in Shanghai as well as her passion for building a community. Kiki, can you briefly introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for inviting me to do the podcast. And my name is Kiki. And if you want to know that, my Chinese name is Lei Keqing. I'm born in Chongqing and now currently I'm living in Shanghai. My main job is I have a AI advertisement company, and part-timely, or what is that, like in my daily life, I'm running a run club here with my friend Matt, and the run club's name is Move Crew. Yeah, that's me. Basically, that's my introduction. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And then we met in Shanghai last year, I think.
Yes.
And then my first impression of you is your English is really good.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So you lived in the States for how many years?
Almost 5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
Yeah, Chicago.
And then when did you start studying English?
Oh, since like 6 years old, I guess, because in China, like I met in the past, like people usually like start learning English at the first year of primary school. But I don't know, like my parents, they think English is very important. It's a very useful tool. So they signed me up some like classes outside of the school to learn English. Yeah, so I guess I started learning English since 6 years old. Yeah.
So back in your time in Chongqing, did you have an opportunity to practice your English out of school?
Yes, but basically I practice English in class, and in most of the class we actually like focus more on like reading, writing, that kind of stuff, because you're still in the Chinese language environment. So for language speaking, I think I don't know, like I learned how to say, like I use more time to learn how to speak on when I was in my high school. Yeah, because I went to a international like high school. So some of the teachers are English speakers.
So you have an environment to use English during your high school time?
Yeah, but still half. Because your classmates and other teachers are all Chinese.
So all of your classes are conducted in English, or you said half, like half of the classes are conducted in English?
Yeah.
I see. And it seems like your parents are very passionate about education.
Yeah. They're like other Chinese parents.
So that means like, they encourage you to study harder.
Yeah. But I mean, of course, like as parents, you really want your kids to be, how to say, like a good kid,
Mm-hmm.
Like especially when you're in China or in the Asian culture. But I think like other than sign me out in many classes outside of the school, but they also encourage me to try like different stuff. And also like especially my mom, sometimes she helped me to, how to say, like find an excuse to the school and bring me traveling. But it's a little bit complex there. Yeah, it's not like those typical Chinese parents saying, oh, you have to study hard, you can't watch anime, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I remember that a lot of kids, like, they are too busy that they don't have enough free time, that they only study, even on the weekend. So that's my impression towards the typical Chinese kids. So did you have enough time during the weekend to enjoy doing your own stuff?
Oh, I think when I was young, no. I have like math class, English class, like tennis class, drawing, painting class, because my major is art related. So yeah, that's my weekend. And also you need time to write homework.
Yes. What time did you used to go to the bed when you were younger? I mean, like when you were a student, like before university?
11?
Oh.
And then wake up at 6. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, yeah.
But still, actually, later than the kids in Japan, actually. I think the Japanese kids, especially if they are elementary or junior high school, I think they usually go to bed earlier than that.
And wake up
at the same time, I think around 6, I think.
Yeah. I think around 10:30, 11 is my bedtime.
What is the most memorable experience you had during your school years in China?
I think it was from my high school. because I went to an art international high school. So most of my friends all of my friends are Chinese, and they're coming from different parts of China. And most of us live in the school, live in the campus. So you have more time to spend with your classmates, with your friends. So I remember like one time, a kid, wait, let me see like what did I write? So there's a kid, he stole the school's like 3-wheeled cart, like a bike, but you have 3 wheels, from the cleaning lady, and rode around the campus with us. Like some kids are sit back on the 3-wheeled cart, and he's like in the campus. Yeah, and also because at the beginning nobody knows what is fine arts and nobody understands what is art. So you just learn from those contemporary arts. You don't know what it is. You just like copy and paste. So sometimes we just go to the backyard of the school to find some trash and like glass, like ceramics, like those ceramics in pieces, and then put them together to make artworks. So I think that's like my favorite memory from my high school. Like very random, like everything happened every day, but these two are my favorites.
It sounds like you had a really fun school years.
Oh yeah, my high school time is super good actually, because I didn't go to the Chinese way, like the Chinese educational system. I'm in like a international educational system, so the pressure on me is less.
So that means after graduation, you were already planning to go abroad for your bachelor's degree?
Yeah. I actually know that I will go to US when I was in middle school, like the second year of middle school, because my parents like talked about it with me, and they did a long-term plan stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do Chinese university.
I see. Is that because the competition is too hard in China or other reasons?
I think that's, like, to be honest, that's one of the reasons. Like, if you have other opportunity, why you fight with millions of people, right? And also because I'm working in art industry, I think like personally, like for me, for my personalities, like studying in the US like suits me well, like, or it's better for me to go to US, because in Chinese art school, like art university, they usually have like some kinds of test. Like for me, I think that's a little bit stupid. Yeah, like it's a little bit stupid because for example, the test is all about the techniques. It's only about the techniques. It's not about your creative side. So like for me, artwork is a very personal stuff. It doesn't make sense that you say, oh, I will give you 90 score. I will give you 80 because the shading looks weird. Like that makes no sense, So that's why like my parents and I decided to let me to study abroad in this industry. Yeah.
I see. So that means that you were already planning to pursue the art since you were younger.
Yeah.
And after you started living in the States, did you think that US really fits your personality?
Actually, it's quite different.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was young, the Disney and Hollywood stuff are everywhere, like and also in China. So I grew up like in the influence of that. So I have many imagination of the life in the university will be super good, will be chill, will be fun, that kind of stuff. But when I went there, I think the one challenge for me is to speak in public, like let people know your thoughts, because in China we usually we just want you to listen and then take tests, so you don't convey that much for yourself or let people know what are you thinking. So we're more, sometimes we just keep something in our mind but not say it loud in the public. So that's a challenge for me. And also I realized that when I went to Chicago, I was staying in my comfort zone like for many years, to be honest. And I comparing with the life that I'm having right now, I don't speak English that much because I was very shy to speak English. I care about my grammar. I care about people will know that English is not my first languages. So I barely talk to people when I was in the university until I have to. I have so many questions. I have to talk to the teacher. I will go to talk to the tutor, or I will not or I would just like stay with my Chinese friends, stay inside and not go out. But yeah, I think that's challenging for me, which I didn't expect before I went to US.
How about when you're taking the classes? Did you understand everything the teacher said?
I try my best. To understand, but no, like totally. How to say, like the class you take, the test you take in non-English speaking country is totally different with you live in the English speaking country. I think there's so many words and vocabularies that I don't understand when I went to Chicago, because I think they're more daily use and they don't teach you that in classes. Yeah.
And then most of your classmates are the native English speakers, right? The Americans. So that means that how teachers speak is a lot faster as well, right? Compared to the teachers back in China, I think.
Yeah. And also, if I don't understand the homework from the teacher, I would just ask the Chinese friends. But sometimes they don't understand too, so I have to send an email to the tutor, like, can you let us know the assignment again? Yeah.
I see. So that means like there are a lot of Chinese students as well around you.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, I think in most of American universities, there are some Chinese students. Actually, when I went there, most of the international students are Chinese, and then Korean, and then Indian.
No Japanese in your school?
Only one Japanese in our school.
Wow!
Only one.
One in school!
Yeah. I was kind of curious that why there's only one Japanese, but I don't know her. Like I didn't talk to her, but I guess maybe Japanese people prefer your educational system, I guess. I don't know.
I just say that there should be a lot other reasons as well. Like probably the studying at the universities in the US, especially as an international student, the school fee is a lot more expensive, right? Compared to the local students. And then most of the time, it is really difficult to cover all of the costs. So if the students have enough scores from high school to obtain the scholarship that they don't have to pay back, probably then they can try. But otherwise, if your family don't have enough money to send the kids to universities, it will be very difficult. I heard the school fee in Japan, it's still very affordable, very reasonable compared to other universities in other countries.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Maybe also it's because of the major, could be. Yeah, like our major. And also I know like in some, like other university, because some of my friends are like engineers, that kind of stuff. There's barely Japanese to like become an engineer, I guess.
And if it talks about art, I think some Japanese students prefer to go to Europe, I guess, like UK or France or other countries. I know some people who study in Europe to study art.
But yeah, I think it's very interesting that if you're in the States, when you see Asian, especially Eastern Asian, you will only guess maybe that's a Chinese, maybe that's a Korean.
Yes.
And if he's not the two, then he's a Japanese. Based on my
Yeah, but they can really tell like which is Chinese, which is Japanese, which is Korean.
Yeah, like from us. I think from us we can tell. But for those like white people, black people, but
yes.
they're like, oh, you are the same.
yes. Especially if they are from Europe, it's really difficult to tell from which country.
Yeah.
So you studied art in the States, right? And so after graduating from the university, so did you originally wanted to stay in the States, or you were planning to come back to China after graduation?
I think that's because I had a bad time after graduation. The COVID just came, and it was very hard for me, like as a non-American resident, to stay there. So I tried to find some job at the beginning, but it's hard. Like, and also like some of my friends, they lose their job during the COVID time. And I also, back in the days, I don't know when it will stop. So it's like hopeless if I stay there and like spending a lot of money in that country. So I choose to come back. Yeah. And then when I come back, I find a job in Beijing, in ByteDance, I became a storyboard artist. So I was still in the creative area. Yeah.
So you can use what you studied, after graduation.
Yeah. I'm still doing what I'm, just like you say, use my skill as my job. Yeah.
Good. Did you experience any reverse culture shock when you moved back to China?
When I moved back to China, yeah, sure, there's a little bit, but it's more about in the company because that's a huge company. So I knew people from different backgrounds in China. Mm-hmm. So some of their concept about family, about saving money, shocked me. that stuff, some of that stuff shocked me a little bit. Yeah, because some people are from maybe small cities, their families are very controversial, something like that. So I was like, oh, that could happen sometimes. But because most of the time I was still living in China, so it was not that crazy. But sometimes some story happen to the people around you. You will be like, oh wow, it happened to the people close to me. You have that kind of feeling.
If you work for ByteDance, it might be very busy. So was it like Jojo?
At the beginning, it was fine because I belong to a department of an educational application. So in 2021, 2020 to 2021, Chinese educational application in this industry is how to say, it's growing super fast. So which means that the company can make a lot of money, a lot of profit from the application. So I actually had a pretty good life in ByteDance. Yeah, it was super productive, but I don't work 996, overtime most of the time. Yeah, but after half year or a year, something changed. The government, they said, okay, no more educational application allowed in the market. So they have to fire people. Yeah, they just canceled all the department, and then we just went back home after 2022, I think.
I actually remember that time. The Chinese government changed their policies regarding the education. Yeah. I heard lots of tutoring companies, they also had to close their business, I remember.
Yeah, you have to shut down the business because it's illegal.
I also hear the reason because the government wanted the kids to get less pressure because otherwise they have to study too much.
Yeah, but actually after that, the market actually, it got worse because you used to have a standard at there, the price, how much you should pay a teacher per hour. But after that, because it's illegal, it's like drugs, it's not allowed. So some teachers, they will be 1,000 yuan for an hour to teach your kids for math, for English, that kind of stuff. So that's why I think now the government open it a bit to allow some educational business happens here again. Yeah.
I see. So after ByteDance, what did you do?
After ByteDance, I went back home. I didn't know what should I do. At that time, I became a teacher in my high school for a year. But at the same time, I'm figuring out what do I really want to do. So I teaching part-timely. That's my part-time job. And then I drew also sometimes. I draw some artworks.
Then when did you start your own business then?
It started from 2 years ago, basically. Actually, after become a art teacher in my high school, after that, I realized, okay, I don't want to be a teacher. And then I think that's 23. Yes, around 23, 2023, ChatGPT came out. And then I was super addicted to it. AI, what is AI? Wow, it's so amazing. It can create you images. It can answer so many questions. So I want to be a product manager at first. So I moved to Nanjing, went to a medium-sized company to become a AI product manager for a 2B business. And then, but I spent half of year or more than half of year in Nanjing. I realized I don't like the vibe in the company and I don't like the vibe in Nanjing. I was a little bit closed at that time. Yeah, but I was so into AI, like AI, anything related to AI, I'm super interested. So in like 2024, I met my two co-founders from online community. They talk to me, they say, we want to start a business. Are you interested? Because you're like, not like talented, but you are, how to say, you are very good at what you're doing. So I came to Shanghai multiple times to talk with them. And I think, oh, maybe, yeah, we can give it a try. And then I moved to Shanghai in the summer of 2024, and then we started a business at that time.
So you moved to Shanghai because your co-founders are already in Shanghai.
Yeah, they are already in Shanghai. And I think Shanghai maybe is better for me to stay here.
After you moved to Shanghai, did you think that Shanghai fits you better than other cities?
Yeah, totally. That's why I'm still here.
Oh, yeah.
I think in the world, like right now, Shanghai is not my favorite place, I mean, but it's a good place. Very good for everything, living, meeting new friends, food, and also it's livable. Like it's not crazy high, like the house, the rent. I mean, comparing with other big city in the world. Yeah.
And Shanghai is more international, like compared to other big city.
Yeah, it's more international. Like compared with Beijing, because I spent like almost 5 years in Beijing. I think Beijing is it's a bit boring for me. Like the people there, they're always talking about work, and the city is too big. Like you have to spend so many times on commuting, which is very annoying. And also the weather there, especially in the winter, is so depressed, like so cold and dry. Like, yeah, everything is black and white, and you feel like there's no hope in life. And then, and then Shenzhen. Like Shenzhen is also a new city, like a new and big city in China, right? It's also very beautiful. But I think comparing with Shanghai, there's the culture about the place is less than Shanghai, because Shanghai has a lot of culture. Like it has their own styles buildings, and also there's some like European building. It's very diversity city.
Yeah, I think so
that's
too.
Why
French concession, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So what has changed after you started doing your business compared to working as a company employee?
Oh, okay. Like I'm not saying become an entrepreneur is harder than every cooperation job, because like for example, I can't compare with become a manager in a big company. But based on my experience, I think definitely you have more freedom in as a entrepreneur, but also you have more challenge, like pressures. Sometimes you don't know if you're doing it good, right, because there's no one tell you to do. But I think for me, I want to. I don't want to go back to company anymore. Like there, especially in big companies with so many people, like you are not fully understand like why certain decisions are being made. Like you don't know why you want me to give you a PowerPoint like today before 10 p.m. Your boss won't tell you that. And there are also usually there are more layers in big companies, like more internal politics. And in a startup, so the team is smaller and flatter, and which means that you can say, oh, we can do this. Let's just switch it to that side. Like you can do it faster. So and also like it's more direct and transparent in small company. Yeah, I think that's my opinion of doing this job. Yeah.
I think it's a China and Japanese culture. I mean, in the companies, especially when you are working for bigger companies, we are expected to listen to what our boss said.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't apply to all the companies, but sometimes it might be a little bit difficult for you to present your idea and then let the boss say, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, like sometimes they feel they got challenged, But yeah, I think other than, also it's not only because of this, like there are many, like your boss and other boss from other departments, they have some beef there, so it's complicated. But I think in ByteDance it was okay, because ByteDance is still a young company in China. I mean, like comparing with other big tech company, so the politics in there is still good. Like when I was there, I didn't see a lot of that kind of stuff Who know what there? Yeah, but definitely when you have like people, like so many people in an organization, then that thing will happen.
Yeah. When there's more people, the things get more complicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any employees in your company?
Yeah. Like currently we have 6 people, like including me in the company. Yeah.
Everybody's Chinese.
Everybody is Chinese, yes.
So do you mainly do your business for the Chinese market, or are you also work with an international company?
Currently most of our clients are Chinese, but their business is some of their business is in China, some of their business is overseas, like in many countries. Yeah.
So as a co-founder, so especially like what responsibility you have within the company?
Now I change a little bit because I used to be a creative director, but lately we just like talk about it. Like I realized maybe I am more interested in building a system for the company. You can see my job as a advertisement company. So we have like so many different kind of clients. Sometimes I get annoyed to work with different clients from different industries. So I prefer to like build a tool for inner use, like help my team to create videos or create ideas quickly, like efficiently. So I'm like a combination of creative director, but also engineer, I would like to say, because like AI tools are very useful now. It's very easy for you to build up anything. Yeah. So I don't know how to describe my job. Maybe it's a product manager, but like I'm just helping my company to create stuff faster. Yeah.
Yeah. Understand what you mean. Working as a startup means you wear many hats.
Yeah, in a startup, you can do a lot of things. Like it's very hard to define what you're doing.
Yeah. So you just do whatever it has to be done.
Yeah, exactly.
And seeing you hosting a community, I also felt that you were really good at organizing stuff and then building the foundation for the organization.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I really enjoy doing that. I might not be a good leader, but I like to like build up stuff. I especially dig in the details. I don't know why. Like I really like to dig in the details.
Can you tell me more about your community, Move Crew? What kind of group is it, and what you guys do there?
Yeah. Okay. So Move Crew is a Shanghai's international run club, and me and Matt, like my friend, we built it since last year. Like we started last year's October, and the reason why we started is because me and Matt, we went to Bali Island together in October, and then we joined the local run club in Canggu. And workout or the fitness environment in there is very strong, so that's why we like the vibe there. And the run club there, it was very open, and you can meet a lot of like interesting like new people there. So we got inspiration from that, and then we realized, okay, like we really like our friends here as well, and we have many international friends, so why don't we just like build a run club based on it? And then we started, and we keep doing it every Sunday. We didn't even think about it, like we just like doing it every Sunday. And then one day, like maybe February this month, like we just realized, oh no, like the group grows so fast, like because in the beginning, especially the first run, there was only like 15 people, but back in the days we were so happy about it, like wow, 15 people, and we didn't know most of them. Like only like 3-4 friends are the friends that we know, and other than that, like most of the people that we don't know, or they are friends. Yeah, 15 people. We're super happy about it. 15 was super good. Yeah, now we almost have like 100 people showed up every week. Yeah, that's crazy. It's very hard to organize this thing, but we enjoy host a run every Sunday. Yeah.
So do you have other people who help you host the weekly run events?
Yeah. We are building it slow, but we have like Charlie and Sophie to help us, because they're like our, not like a pacer, but sometimes we work together. Like they also help for building how to build the community. And also like currently we're hiring some pacer from the community. like to lead the run. Yeah. So we have like 6 people who can also help us. Yeah.
Wow, 6 people to host the community the size for 100 people.
Yeah, actually we have like 7. We just get like 750 members maybe like 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, but we are not commercial. I mean, we definitely thinking about monetize it or make some money from it. Yeah, because I think that's more sustainable. Like you can, either me and Matt, like, and also our friends spend so many times and efforts in here. So we obviously like we want some money back, but it's also very hard. And actually, we don't care that much. Like we want people to enjoy the vibe here. And I remember like every time after the run, like some people came to me. They will say like, oh, thank you, Kiki. I really like the vibe here. La la la. Like they didn't feel that in other community. I'm not saying that, oh, my run club is the best. I'm not saying that. But like some people tell me that I feel very, how to say, like touching and very happy and fulfilled to have that kind of feedback. Because not only like expats tell me this, but also like some Chinese people tell me this, like which means that, oh, we actually have a good combination in the community. It's not only about, oh, I just want to expect to join our community, but yeah, there's some Chinese join our community too.
That's good to hear. So that means it will naturally become a cultural exchange environment as well.
Yes. And then most of people here are quite young. They're about like 20 to 30. So they have lots of like things can share with each other, like traveling, studying here, how to stay in China, that kind of stuff.
So usually, how do people find your community? Through the friends who have already joined the group?
Yeah, so new people find us from 3 ways. Like the first is from like Instagram and then 小红书, like those social media platform. And then, yeah, from friends. Like they will bring their friends to our community.
So that means the people who joined the club really liked your community, that they naturally introduce about your community to other people. I think that's a very healthy community.
Yeah. I've heard of like some like run club here, like because the commercial vibe like in Shanghai is very strong, like the consumer 消费 Yeah, the consume vibe is very strong in Shanghai actually. So some run club, the way they work with other brands are very commercial. Like for example, if they say, oh, we have some free seating, free samples here today, then they will have like 30 people join them. If they just host a normal run, then nobody will join them because, you know, like some members are only go there for free stuff. Yeah, that happens to some run clubs. But I guess because our run club, we just grow organically. Of course, we want to give people some new stuff and we want people to be happy. But we also, because the vibe is already here, like people bring their friends to have fun with us. So they don't really care about the free stuff.
That's good. So people come because they just like running.
Yeah, running, yeah, socializing, yeah, talk to people. Yeah, I think it's a healthy like lifestyle.
Is there anything that you always try to keep the community healthy or to be sustainable?
I think for our weekly run is easy. Like we just doing the same thing. But sometimes when we work with like collab with other brands, if they want our people to post on the social media, we will say no. we don't force our people to post for your brand. Like if you really want some exposure, then maybe it's better for you to talk to other run club, because we don't want to force, especially force foreigners to post on social media. Is very weird. Yeah, so that's one thing we won't do for the community. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other thing that's always in your mind as you host the community?
In my mind, right now, we actually want to design some t-shirt. Yeah, for the community. And also some members tell me that they really would like to have a t-shirt because they want to show people, oh, this is my community's t-shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's one thing I'm currently thinking about, yeah. But I don't have like many like big ideas like, oh, grow, become like the best run club in Shanghai. No, I don't have that kind of idea. I just want the people to be happy.
You said it just because you had a really good time joining the local run club in Bali, and you wanted to have the same environment. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I think in my spare time, I just go to the gym, go to the gym and traveling around the world, and then reading books and finding another like good restaurant in Shanghai with my friends.
So
very easy.
It seems like fitness culture is expanding in China, especially in Shanghai, I guess.
Yeah, in Shanghai, yes.
I see that more and more people started going to the gym.
Yeah. And they look fitter and fitter.
And then I remember that the people used to think that the skinnier body, the more beautiful. But now people have different way of thinking now.
Yeah.
What do you value in your life?
What I value most in life is optimistic, or more broadly, like a healthy and positive mindset, I think. Like, because no matter how much like pressure you're under now, like I think it's very important to protect both your mentality and your physical health. Like, my view is that in life there's, like actually aren't that many things you can fully control. But one of the few things where effort can give you a direct return is fitness. Like, you put time in there and then you can see the result,
Yes. That is why you also go to the gym, right? Because you want a healthier body as well as healthier mindset.
Yeah, and also because that you can feel like controlled. Because in workspace, in relationship and other stuff, it's not only because of you also, like, everything could happen. But I think unhealthy is like you go to the gym and you get a healthy body.
Yeah. The more you try, the more you can see the results, like just you said.
Yeah.
So the last question, is there anything that you would like to try for the upcoming years?
I think the thing... Also, like, let's talk about my work. Like, I want to get more like from my work. Like, we don't want the company to grow bigger, but we want to create more like value from our work. And then, of course, like Move Crew, we want to grow it further, like make it stronger as a local brand, and also to keep like operating it consistently over the long term, and maybe. Hopefully also to create some like commercial value through it in a natural way, like not forcing people to buy all stuff. And Matt and I plan to keep like investing time and energy into it, like maybe a little bit more. Yeah.
That's why I'm looking forward to seeing your community grow, and then hopefully I can join your community when I'm back in Shanghai next time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kiki, for your time.
You're welcome. And thank you, Leah, so much.
Thank you.